Hey there, so today we have another review. This is courtesy of Will, thank you so much. What is this? Kazoo, right? Yeah, Kazoo. Let's see, get this, sorry. Get this guy open. Double dry hopped fruit de saison. You can do this. Ooh, I lost a bit of cork. Mess that up. Make it seem like I don't do this for a living, but anyway, double dry. I like how even in Saison they have to mention double dry hop, which is just very funny. But anyway, double dry hopped fruited Saison, brewed in June of 2022. So we're going on like 2.5 years on this guy, huh? Well, they obviously had to age it and stuff. So sat on oak with our magical with a K, Saison yeast and mixed cultures, lime, mango, vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, double dry hop with Motueka and Mosaic. Bottled. So it was brewed in the middle of 2022, bottled at the end of 2022, and then re-fermented in the bottle for bottle conditioning. And then I guess, I don't know when it was released, but we're like late into 2024 now. So this is 2 years old. Huh? Okay, interesting. And I suspect that, I mean, like, Will hasn't been sitting on this, right? And I doubt the brewery sat on this. Well, maybe they sat on it because, like, nobody bought it, which is not a good news. It was not a good sign. But then again, who knows? I don't care. This stuff, the first bottle was ridiculously tasty, so we'll see. So, wonderful looking beer. Light haze on that, like a medium minus haze on it. Definitely some sediment. I had it on side, so like got it all mixed in there. Comes in a really beautiful light gold color, a little bit of like orange hue to it. Has this bright soda-like carbonation to it, and then this rocky, large bubbled head. If you can see, it's not really tight bubbles. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It's interesting. It smells awesome. Yeah, I mean, it honestly, man, that's just Brett for days. It shows its age. Maybe, yeah. The Brett like sort of attacks the beer more with age, right? So 2 years in the bottle. It just smells like straight Brett to me. It doesn't really get. I don't really get too much of the. Yeah, I'm not sure where the dry hopping starts or where the dry hopping ends, where the fruit starts or where it ends, but it mostly just smells like Brett beer to me, right? So with that, you do definitely get some tropical aromatics. I get like, yeah, mangoes, which I guess are in here actually. Mangoes, yeah. Mangoes, lime, which, again, you can get those flavors without the actual addition of the fruit. So I'm getting those for sure. Definitely that kind of like whetstone, hay-like Brett character, a little bit of tart acidity, so that lemon lime zest kind of thing going on as well. A light kind of doughy malt character. And they're just like funky, but also quite fruity. Some of these Brett beers and funky beers can be really super blue cheesy, right? Like that funk going on. This is more like fruity, more tropical. It almost has a little bit this kind of like a passion fruit margarita thing, going on. A little bit of like peach. It smells awesome. Cheers. Oh, oh! I did not expect that. Oh, this beer is sour. Sorry, not necessarily a bad thing, but it's that was not expected. Oh. Oh, okay. This is for the sour lovers. I thought, they say double dry hop fruit saison, da, 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 da. Like, I'm thinking Brett forward, I'm thinking tropical, I'm thinking fruity, I'm thinking nice levity and stuff. Man, no, this is like punch you in the face sour. If you guys remember, like Rare Barrel, Cascade, Upland, like, oh, okay. What kind of acidity is that? Okay, it's almost like lemon juice, and also like the most sour crab apple, green apple, whatever thing you've had, like tart pear. Oh, yeah, just big lemon lime juice acidity, like they made your cocktail wrong and didn't add any sugar right to it. It's just all acid and booze. Well, it's not boozy really, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Really nice prickly carb here. Really lean body. The cool thing about it is I do get a little bit of that kind of like mango flesh, dried mango fleshiness, and then some like tart lemon rind too, lime rind too. But those flavors are just a little hidden, or quite hidden, because of just how bracingly acidic the beer is up front. The really nice thing about this beer is really nice and aqueous. It's really light, has a nice levity to it, beautiful carbonation. But man, that acid is really attacked. I'm really curious to think about whether this beer would have been better fresher. Maybe the culture and everything, cultures in it really got to attack into the beer after 2 years, because it is just, I would argue, like out of balance sour. Like, but the palate acclimates. I just think the beer would be a lot more appreciated if it was less sour, but really nice. Still like it. It's just a sipper, and it's something that you're gonna have to get your palate acclimated to, and probably something you want to share. Like, this is a good bottle to, like, some of these saisons I'm like, don't tell anybody. Like, it's all mine, because it's just so good. This one you're like happy to, like, this was definitely more of a food beer or something to share with friends. It's just like more showy. It's very sour, so you're just gonna have to sit there and like suck it up, get your palate acclimated, and just take the sour to the face if you're trying to do the bottle yourself. But really awesome still. Woo! Oh, yeah. What a rating to give this? I still like, like, I'm still down for this, even though it's like overly too sour. I'll take this any day over a bad hazy IPA. Or like a mediocre one even. Like, it's just more drinkable. It's dry, the prickly carbonation. It's fruity. Even if it's a little too sour, like, I can get past this acidity. Like, sourness, I can sort of like fight through. It's the chalky flavors and the other all flavors and the polyphenol, kind of like eating grass kind of things those are worse all flavors to me. And it's not even all flavor. It's part of the flavor. It's just very amped up in acidity. Woo! I would argue this is way too sour for most people, for sure. Like a large portion of craft drinkers can drink this. For the biggest of beer geeks, maybe. On my palate, I'd give it an 85. I think that's like I again, even if it's like so over the top acidic, I still prefer this over a lot of like bad hazy IPA. So I think I don't know if that helps, because like we're in the context of drinking tire hands. Like, why am I comparing a fruited sour saison to hazy IPA is a different issue, but that's what I've been reviewing recently. So that's sort of where my mind set is at. So 85. Thank you so much, Will. If you want to get your face shredded, cheers. One more reaction. Oh. All right. Cheers later.